Guys, look at that. This is what I would get if I wasn't a good kid in Christmas. They would give me this with a nice little bow at the bottom of the Christmas tree. I want to show you how to make the best chicken al mattone, right? Mattone, it's brick. So the idea here is a crispy chicken cooked under the brick. Oh my God. And then to pair with that, you also have another classic Tuscan dish, which is a panzanella bread salad. I mean, it's summer on a plate. Let's get cooking. We're gonna start with something called salamoia. This is what we're gonna use to actually season the chicken. We call this like a dry brine to actually create a nice crispy skin. We're going to have a little bit of fresh sage, some rosemary, some garlic, a little bit of peppercorns, and some peperoncino, red pepper flakes, okay? All right, so you're gonna have our little food processor. We're going to, again, use a lot of salt. We're making more than what we need, all right? This is kind of the idea. Salt is the base of this brine. There you go. This is good. We're going to have our fresh garlic. I like to add all of it. It's great. You know, there isn't really like quantities of this, right? You go based on what you have, you know, how you feel. I really love a very like sage and rosemary heavy salamoia. It's really up to you, right? These are really the herbs of Tuscany. Rosemary, rosmarino, in Italian, chili flakes or peperoncino. I'm using actually whole peppercorns. We're gonna do a little lemon zest. I'm gonna add some fennel seeds, because fennel is something very Tuscan. It's this beautiful like anise flavor, and with the chicken, it goes so well. We are going to run this until it's nice and almost like a paste-like. Beautiful. Here you go. All right, look what we got. See how nice and wet this is? You really feel that garlic and the fresh sage. So I'm gonna take some for today, but then I'm gonna keep something for the next time. And this is gonna be like my little reserva, right? It's gonna be like a pantry staple. This goes in the fridge. This is what we're gonna use for our chicken. Now I'm going to grab the chicken. Look how cute this is. This is adorable. Now, this is a classic pollo, right? A whole chicken here. We're going to do something called spatchcocking. This is gorgeous. All right, so spatchcocking means that we're gonna take the spine out and then we're gonna open it up, and that's how it's gonna be cooked. You're just really gonna take some heavy-duty scissors and you're going to cut along the way. You're basically taking just the spine out. There you go. So you're gonna move it back. You're gonna kind of help the bird to be this way. And then you're just gonna very gently press right here, the stern, right? And you're gonna basically break this. There you go. Look how open this is. This is gorgeous. So what this does, we have much more surface of skin that can all crisp up at the same time. Once we have the chicken here, it's time for our brine. I like to start from the inside. You kind of want to press it around. Gorgeous. The smell of this, guys. I mean, literally childhood for me. All right. If you get a little skin back here, look. You can take some of the seasoning and you can kind of go under it as well, right? So once we have this, we are going to move it on a sheet tray with a drying rack. We're gonna put this in the fridge. This is gonna chill for at least 4 hours. The skin is gonna dry out so that you get that nice crispy skin that we also loved. Now we're gonna talk about the fun part of this recipe, which is il mattone, right? The brick. We're gonna do a brick, some foil, and there is a reason. This is a fancy brick, by the way. Look how cute this looks. This looks very cute. My bricks were a little more basic. It didn't even have holes in it. It was just like literally a piece of brick that my grandfather made. So the whole idea of this is that we're adding weight on top of the chicken. And it would just give that pressure to the chicken so that the skin, the surface of the skin would become nice and crispy. And, you know, really like, it just adds a whole different layer to the whole dish. So you take some foil and there you go. You've wrapped this up. Look at that. This is what I would get if I wasn't a good kid in Christmas. With a nice little bow at the bottom of the Christmas tree. A lot of people maybe have some bricks laying around from, you know, the latest renovation of your house, and you can use that. You can go, of course, buy it. If you don't have a brick, that's okay. You can find a different kind of weight. For example, you can use a cast iron, right? So if you're cooking the chicken in a cast iron, you can find another one and put that on top. Okay, so our chicken is nice and dried. Basically, this is brined. And most important, this is very dry, which is what we want to actually create a nice crispy skin. Cast iron right here, right? This is what we're gonna use. You move it from the top to the oven. A little extra virgin olive oil. And by a little, I mean a lot. Here you go. Some sage. A little bit of rosemary in the bottom. There you go. We're gonna take our chicken skin side down first. Boom. Oh, hear the sizzling right there. Before I actually put the brick on top, I'm gonna grab some of the extra salamoia that I made. Gonna use a little extra on here. Then extra virgin olive oil on this side. Voila. And then the fun part, we have our brick. This is gonna go right on top. Look. And as you're doing this, you're gonna press it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All the skin is starting to really crisp up. At this point, this is gonna go into the oven at 425 for 20 minutes on the skin. Then I'm gonna bring it out. I'm gonna take the brick off and we're gonna flip the chicken so that it actually starts cooking on the opposite side. Look at that. And then I'm gonna flip it. Gorgeous. Beautiful. And then it's gonna go back into the oven. Just for 10 minutes, and then the chicken is done. All right. I can smell it. The chicken is done. Oh my God, it smells so good. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh my God, look at this. This, you know, you get to a kitchen and there is this smell coming through. You're like, I just want to stay. I don't know. I don't have any more plans this evening. I'm just going to stay here with you and I'm going to have dinner with you. So now we're just going to let it rest for about 10 minutes so the meat relaxes. And then we're going to carve it and I'm going to show you how we're going to serve this. 10 minutes have passed. Look at this beauty right here. It has rested. So now it's time for us to eat it. And this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna carve this. When my grandfather used to carve this all the time. You know, not those fancy little like 12 pieces like chicken. No, no, no. He used to do literally 4 pieces out of this. So we're gonna do legs. Delicious. Isn't it so fun? Okay. You don't even have to do anything. Look. Doom. Done. Breast. There you go. I just like it like this. We're just gonna do 1 and 1. Chicken. Look what we're doing. A little fresh extra virgin olive oil in here. Remember that lemon that we had? Gonna take 1, juice it in here. Gonna mix this up. Look at that. We're gonna pour this right on top. Oh my God. Oh my God, this looks so good. Oh. Okay, this looks so good. All right, once you have it here, hold on. We're gonna do a little bit of fresh Maldon salt. And then we got a second lemon in here. I like my acidity, you know, especially in a dish like this that has so much depth. You can serve it with this on the side. Look at that, look how beautiful. This is really what you got. This is a chicken al mattone. And literally, this is gonna be the best chicken. The only chicken recipe you'll need. Oh my God, this sauce is so good. This is perfect for like a group, for a party, family gathering, but not today. Today I'm having some for myself. Also, this is just so tender. I don't know if you can see it. It's just like so tender. Look at that. The wisdom of the brick, right here. This is the wisdom of the brick. Chicken al mattone, delicious. Just bring your mattone out and a cast iron. I got you. I have the rest. Next, we're gonna do a panzanella salad. Bread salad from Tuscany. Delicious to go with this. All right, I'm having a little espresso right here because I'm not done cooking. Salads, panzanella, it's one of my faves. The first thing of a panzanella salad, it's bread, right? Panzanella salad is something that you really make with whatever you find in the orto, in the vegetable garden. So it would be like tomatoes, it would be cucumbers, red onions, right? A lot of basil, which was great. And then as far as the bread goes, this is, this is fun, right? You can surely use a fresh bread, but I'm telling you something, the stale bread that you have in the back of your pantry, the little piece of bread like that you're like, I don't know what to do with it. It's hard as a shoe. Well, I'm telling you, panzanella, it's literally one of the most versatile salads that you can use stale bread in. Look what I'm doing. Big pieces of bread, and literally you just kind of tear it apart, right? That's all you want, all by hand. We're not making like fancy croutons for your Caesar salad. We're not making, crazy, bruschettas. We are really making a rustic bread salad. We are, of course, going to do extra virgin olive oil. You want to be very generous here, right? And then salt. You make sure you get all that beautiful oil soaked up in the bread. Again, we are toasting this, okay? It's gonna go in the oven for like 10 minutes. And we're gonna take a look. All right, tomatoes. These are heirloom tomatoes. Look how beautiful. This is actually what we call a costata. Do you see these ribs of the tomato? This is how we're gonna cut it. Very simply. One side, one side, one side. And then look what I'm doing. Just 1, 2 big chunks. And I'll tell you also why I want big pieces. We are going to make these tomatoes lose all this juice because we're gonna make a dressing out of the water, out of the tomato water that we're gonna pull out of these tomatoes. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the tomatoes, put them in the strainer, nice and fresh. That's what Italian cuisine is all about, right? Simplicity, fresh. Good, very good. We like that. Best way to let these tomatoes drain, it's salt. We're gonna take some salt. You salt the tomatoes. The salt basically tells the tomato, hey, just let go, let go. You're gonna give it a nice stir, and you're gonna leave this marinating in salt for at least 20 minutes. We are now thinking about the other vegetables, right? We're gonna start with cucumber. Persian cucumbers. I'm just gonna go like big pieces. I want a big piece of cucumber in my salad. Onions. We're gonna go half. I love red onions. We are just doing really a very thin slice. This is what we're doing. Gonna break them apart. Boom. My mom used to add all the time caperi, capers. We're gonna drain them a bit and gonna go right in here. This we need for later. Let's go back to the tomatoes. Oh, we have to check the bread. Hold on. Let's check the bread. Oh, this looks good. All right, look at that. Oh my God. We even got the bread done. Look how gorgeous this looks. Stunning. Tomatoes. Look at the tomatoes. Look, all the juice right here. That's what we were looking for. Now, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a dressing out of this. So you got the tomato water. Remember the capers. It's the vinegar. Some extra red wine vinegar. And I'm gonna add some olive oil, salt, pepper, and now you're just gonna mix it. All right, and we're taking our bread, throw it in there. Classic panzanella salad, how literally my mom used to make it. We take the stale bread and we soak it in water and vinegar. It's not that I don't like it, I think there is a better way of doing it. I'm gonna take this, mix it all up. I'm going to add the tomatoes, Oh, look how gorgeous. And then we have our cucumber, our onions, and our capers. Now, lastly, in the mix, celery leaves. I love celery leaves. Green, oh my God, even the smell, it's great. They're green, they're bright. And then, of course, we're going to have basil. This is what I like. I like big pieces of basil and herbs. Season it. Flaky salt, boom. Then pepper, as always. Look at this giant salad. We have the Parmigiano here. Instead of grating it, I'm gonna shave it. Parmigiano, usually it's not in a Panzanella salad, but I mean, does it have to ask permission to be anywhere, Parmigiano? No, it just shows up. Fantastic. All right, now you're gonna get your hands dirty. All right. Go from the bottom up. Oh, yes. I love to use my hands. All right. Boom. And then we do a heavy, generous drizzle of really good olive oil. Again, you don't want to be shy with this. Just go with it. And if you really want, you can take some of that vinegar again and do a couple of drizzles on top. Look at this. Panzanella salad. Absolutely beautiful. This is summer. Summer on a plate, summer on a bowl. This is my portion. This is all my portion. This is what I'm gonna eat. The whole thing. Absolutely fantastic. A little upgraded from what my mom makes. Mom, I love you. But listen, this is the way of making Panzanella my way. We got. Doesn't this look beautiful? This looks so beautiful. This literally is, hold on, I'm trying to find a small piece. Oh my God, this is so good. Okay, this hand in hand, beautiful. So today, taught you 2 recipes right from Tuscany. Pollo al Mattone, Panzanella salad. Leave me a comment, let me know how it is. In the meantime, I'll be here eating. I'll see you next time.